Music Production.
Yo, here we go. We're going to talk about Glxy for a little bit. Let's turn this up. Alright, we're going to talk about Glxy for a little bit. So I'm going to start off with this video, right? If you're watching this and you're looking at this stock and you're like, oh, I want to invest in it. This video isn't financial advice, right? I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm not telling you that this is the greatest asset of all time. You're going to make money, right? Anything could happen, right? I'm keeping an open mind here. And I'm going to share with you what my strategy is and how I'm investing in this, right? So again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an electrician, actually, apprentice. I've been investing for 3.5 years now. And I spend majority of my time pretty much looking at stock charts. I don't look at the fundamentals unless it's something significant to me, which is something like Glxy, right? So why do I think Glxy is significant? I think it's significant because they're a top 3 company in regards to their Bitcoin holdings. All right, somebody please correct me if it isn't there, if they're not in the top 3 anymore, but they are in the top 3 from what I understand and from when I last checked in Bitcoin holdings. I think they hold, it's like 13,000 plus Bitcoin. So if you're bullish on Glxy, you're technically playing Bitcoin essentially, but on the stock market, right? So the way I think of it is it's like holding Bitcoin in your TFSA and you get tax-free gains on holding Bitcoin. Are you holding Bitcoin actually? No, because you need to have you need a crypto exchange to extract Bitcoin from that market, and then you put it on a cold storage wallet, right? But if you don't want to do all that and you want to invest in Bitcoin, this is a way. So I think that's pretty significant, right? Especially because if you think about the dynamic of Bitcoin, right? People don't trust it. They think it's a scam. But there's going to be people who want to invest in Bitcoin that don't want to go through the sketchy ways of getting it. And Glxy is a way for that, right? Again, I'm going to go into a lot of detail in this video. I hope I'm going to try not to make it too long. But essentially, we're looking at this chart here. And from the very highs, right? This is April 2021 to now, we'll say today, is 89.5% down from the very highs. So when we look at it like that, you're like, oh my God, dude, this stock's trash. Why would this guy think it's a good play? Like, it's down 89%. Okay? It looks horrible. This is a regular chart and it looks pretty drastic, especially when you put it like this. But when you change the scales, right? Let's change the scale. We're going to change the type of chart we're using and we're going to put it into a log chart. So a log chart is basically charting an exponential trend, right? You put on the log chart and it looks pretty normal, right? You look at this and you see like, holy cow, this stock made, what is it? It's very high, like 8,200% from March 2020 to April 2021. 1 year, 8,200%. Okay. How much did Bitcoin increase in that time? It went crazy, right? Bitcoin went nuts. I think it went, let's double check, right? We'll just double check just to be sure. But from March 2020, whoopsie, to the very top, we went up around 1,500%. So it went around from 4,000 to 66,000, say something like that. Is that actually point for point? No, it went a little bit higher, but went from 4,000 to 66,000. That's insane. Like, there's crazy gains there. Like, you could have 10x your money. But the thing about Glxy is it outperforms Bitcoin, right? So that's another thing to be kind of aware of. Like, Bitcoin went 1,500%. This thing went 8,000%, dude. Like, what the heck? That doesn't even make sense. Okay. Now I'm going to pull up this chart here. And some people are going to be like, dude, this company doesn't even relate, bro. What are you even going? Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, these don't. Understand this. I'm not looking at the companies. I'm looking at the stock charts, the trends in the price of the stock. Like, this has nothing to do with what the companies, how they relate or anything like that. This is strictly looking at the trends. So we look at Amazon here, okay? This is in 1997 to 99 April, right? So June 97 to April 99, this is like a year and a half, say, right? Almost 2 years. 7,100%, right? So that's huge, massive gains. Look what happened. It went down from its very highest. It went down 94, 95% from its very high. That wasn't even the very highest. From its very highest, it went down 95.12%. And that's from December 99 to October 2001. So 1 year of consolidation, and it went down 95%. Okay? So when we look at Glxy, we're from the very highs in April, it was 89. Let's see what it looks like from November 2021. We're down to 89%. Yeah, we're down, right? If it were to go down 95%, that would bring us down to around $2.16, right? So if we mark that level out, that's right around here on the Glxy chart. Right around here. So this zone is a major fucking buy zone. Major buy zone. Is it a major buy zone for a 3-month trade? A 6-month, 1 year trade? No. When I look at Amazon, I look at what happened over the next decade. Let's say 10 years, right? 2001 to 2011. Let's see what happens. This is April, right? We'll go to October. Fuck it. October 2011. It went up 3,500% over. So you 35x your money over 10 years. Over 10 years, you 35x your money if you invested at the bottom there, right? Seems like, holy shit, that's so unrealistic. Dude, it happened. This is an exponential trending stock. Look, Amazon's company and its impact to the world is huge, right? They're a distribution company. They ship. They have pretty much every product you can think of, especially during a pandemic. Look what happened, right? The way I think of it now is Bitcoin and its savings technology, the way it fights inflation, the way it's very scarce. There's only 21 million Bitcoin ever. You can't make more. And Amazon, they just split the stock. They split it, I think it was like 20 to 1 or something like that. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. 20 to 1. So they made 20 times more shares just to reduce the price by 20. Like, think of it like that. Bitcoin is scarce. There's never going to be more Bitcoin. There's never going to be more than 21 million. And again, if you know about Bitcoin, there's actually less than 21 million due to, at the very beginnings of its creation, people lost Bitcoin from, it's a new type of technology, how to store it. People didn't believe in it. There's been millions of Bitcoin lost. So there's actually less than 21 million out in rotation. The price is going to dramatically increase once the demand of people who use Bitcoin as savings technology, who understand the fundamentals and how it fights inflation, when more people start to understand this, the number is going to go up because of its fixed supply, because of the 21 million, right? And again, the way I think of it is, there's going to be probably another 10 years where people are still sketchy about Bitcoin, right? I don't want to put my money onto this sketchy medium, this sketchy investment. I'm not sure. Every time it goes up, it crashes, right? People always hear shit like that. And it's wild because it's like, over that next 10 years, I think Glxy will be a very big player, because for the people who really do want to participate in Bitcoin, but they still think it's too sketchy, Glxy is on the stock market. They're going to be like, oh, this is a way better alternative, right? And if you look at Glxy versus Bitcoin, Glxy outperforms Bitcoin. So when we look from March 2020 to the very top, Bitcoin went up like what, 1,600%. From the bottom here, right, we talked about this earlier, it went up like 7,000, almost 8,200%. Like, it's insane. This outperforms Bitcoin. So I'm thinking, is this play a 3 month, 6 month, 1 year, 2 year play? No, I'm thinking 10 years, dude. Dollar cost averaging an amount that you're willing to lose, right, over the next 5, 10, 15 years. And what's going to happen, right? Again, this is not a financial advice video. I'm just going over the significance of Glxy in this time frame. Like, it's pretty crazy in my opinion. Like, there's really not too many investment opportunities like this out here, and there's a lot of people out there who are probably thinking like, yo, this dude's crazy, right? Like, it was pretty crazy to think that Amazon was going to go to 3,000 after it was at like what, you know what I mean, like a ridiculously low number. There's a great opportunity here. So I'm watching this chart. If it goes down to this like $2 level, I'm going to be adding big time. And these are shares that I'm going to be holding for a very long time. Like, I'm talking, think of it, Bitcoin halves every 4 years. Next halving is 2024, 2 years from now. Let's say 3 halvings, right? So 2024, 2028, 2032. And 2032 is when I want to look at Glxy's price and be like, what happened, right? What happened to my investment, right? Like, I'm only investing an amount that I'm willing to use. It's not like, don't go all in on this right now, because you're going to be tripping if you're investing $100 a week, $200 a week, you know, shit like that. It's going to be different, right? It's a whole different ball game. So that's my thesis here, right? There's so much more shit that we can go on about Bitcoin and why Glxy is, you know, a play. But here it is, right? We're looking at the chart. We compared it to Amazon. Like, that's my thought process on it. It's not something we need to look at for 2 years. This is a generational change, man. This is a long-term play. 10 years, what's going to happen, man? Right? Like, this is the shit we need to think about. So that's the breakdown on Glxy. Peace.